Wow, so we had a hypersonic missile that hit Israel yesterday that came from Yemen. Looks like Israel's air defenses cannot defend against hypersonic missiles, as this did go through and hit its target. We are also getting news that Russia is getting Iranian ballistic missiles for exchange for information on nuclear weapons. So it looks like Russia's helping Iran with their nuclear program. We have Vladimir coming out and saying they will not be deterred by Putin's threats to go to war with NATO for Ukraine to get long-range missiles to strike Russia. He also said that these are still under discussion, so they're not off the table. And honestly, a lot of people think that they already made the deal privately. We have Russia's Medvedev threatening to turn Kyiv into a giant melted spot, and saying Moscow already had the former grounds to use nuclear weapons since Ukraine's incursion into Kursk, but instead could use some of its new weapon technologies to reduce Kyiv into a giant melted spot when their patience run out. That's a pretty big threat. The UK is saying that they need US GPS technology in order to approve these missiles for Ukraine, because without it, the Storm Shadow would be going into Russian territory blind, and then Russia could just jam the GPS and it would just be a flying missile. But if it got US GPS technology, it would be able to hit any targets that Ukraine want to hit inside of Russia. So this is why the United States is hesitant, because then they would be a direct participant in the war on Russian soil, which it doesn't matter anyway, because Russia already believes that they approved the long-range strike on their soil. And even though NATO thinks that Russia will attack them, they are also worried that Russia could also do a nuclear test. Yeah, we definitely don't need that. We have Israel dropping leaflets to tell South Lebanon residents to evacuate as they decided to go to war with Hezbollah. This is also the same thing they did right before the Gaza war, so it looks like Netanyahu is serious, as both have been intensifying attacks on each other. And right after that hypersonic hit Israel yesterday, Lebanon, or I should say Hezbollah, fired 40 missiles towards Israel. So if y'all seen all those air raids last night, this was probably it. And then here's the one about Netanyahu signaling prolonged confrontation with Hezbollah in northern Israel. And confrontation with Hezbollah in northern Israel is expected to be extended. Yep, looks like they're about to go into South Lebanon. And we got Ukraine going deeper into the Russian territory. Anyways, here's the latest. More news next.